This and I really didn't want to do this video. Not really, because mainly the point of the video I'm replying to was kind of pointless, even though the video that this person was replying to was also pointless. But this is in regards to a video done by Spoonie, and as well as maybe another video by Will Vicious Dave. Now, first of all, I Spoonie are DrRoadtrip, if you like to be known as that. You um, Most of you probably who haven't seen this video said he kept referring to Apple Safari being utter crap, utter shit, bullshit, 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 and then went back on Vicious Dave's argument on saying that Safari was better than Internet Explorer, and he brings up Opera. Fine. First of all, both of you are kind of wrong in these areas. First of all, Safari is not the greatest browser in the world, which I kind of have a disagreement with Vicious Dave on that. But on DrRoadtrip, Internet Explorer has been pretty much been declared as the worst browser of all time, and most people have just basically called it out for what it is, utter shit. Eh, yeah, I misspelled that. Now, if you try the Acid 3 test, and yes, I'm on Firefox, by the way. Now, I'm just gonna bring out some views. Safari is bad on Windows. There's no lie about that. But Safari is pretty fast on Macs, and this is true. Now, Opera is fast. Of course, Opera has some. I mean, Opera is a very good browser. And of course, with Opera, when you go to a website, you're not really going to that website. You're going to a server that downloads that website and then speeds it on up on your internet. I mean, on your Opera browser, and thus making Opera appear faster. Like so. But Opera is pretty fast, no doubt about it. And it is the fastest browser of them all. The only problem with downloading into a server is that if you insert I don't know, public, private information, that could not be a good thing because then your private information could be taken out by anybody. But it is still a pretty good browser and much more better than IE. Safari 2 is as well better than IE. I kind of see it like this. I see it as a two-place mark. The first place is pretty much four different types of browsers, and the second and dead last and trailing miserably would be Internet Explorer. As we know, Safari, well, beat Firefox. But yet, I still use Firefox and I love Firefox because I do see it as a better browsing experience for myself. And Safari's got its good points, and so does Google Chrome, another browser, which is, well, Safari. And as you know, both Safari and Google Chrome use WebKits. And yes, Opera does use the, I mean, Opera did come up with putting tabs at the top. That's more than well true. But you may as well just be yelling at both Google Chrome and Apple Safari. Um, yeah, Apple Safari and Google Chrome. But anyways, technically, Safari is a good browser. It's not the greatest browser in the world in the end. And Firefox is pretty much in the same. Google Chrome, well, it is Safari, or it's both Safari and Google Chrome are WebKit. And Opera, well, Opera's its own. But then again, I don't really recall Vicious Dave calling Opera, and yes, Opera beat the Acid 3 test as well. But I don't recall Vicious Dave saying that Opera was better. I mean, saying that Safari was better than Opera. No one even disputes that. Heck, even I didn't. But it is better than Internet Explorer. I don't understand why you kept saying that it just sucks. Safari is Google Chrome. It is WebKit. That's where Apple got their browser from. You can even look it up. Just do a Google search for WebKit. That's the original version of Safari and slash Google Chrome. Other than that, you both did have good points here and there, but still. And yes, it's just a computer in the end, but. And yes, Opera is the fastest. But I still can't understand for the life of me why he kept saying that. I mean, it's an untrue statement, it's an untrue fact. I mean, pretty much a turtle taking a shit in the middle of a field is a much more better experience than going on Internet Explorer. Pretty much, I even know PC people who have people who are on PCs and Windows machines that have pretty much. I mean, of course, they have to keep Internet Explorer up on there, but they pretty much would rather use Firefox or Google Chrome. And yes, most of them don't use Safari. I don't really know that many who use Opera, though. But in closing, Safari is not as bad as a browser as you stated it is. It's not as great as what Vicious Davis stated, but overlapping a statement when he said that it's a better browser than Internet Explorer was not a very intelligent thing to say. It pretty much everything's better than Internet Explorer.